Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm just gonna give you a little rundown of my new firewood shed here that I built for about $150, and it took less than a day to build. We'll start off by mentioning the pallet that I got down there. That was a beautiful hardwood pallet that I got for free at my local pallet place. It's 8 foot, 8 by 4 foot pallet, and in great shape. So most people can find some pallets for free in their area. That was that. And then I had these 4x4 posts left over from years ago, that I just kept. And, someday I'd put them to use, but a couple days ago was the day. So, most people might have to go buy those, but if you got some scrap 4x4s or 4x6s or whatever you got, you can even use some trees if you want. You could potentially do it like that. Bolted it down. Next, I've got these 1x10. They came in 8 foot sections of pine slabs. This is probably the most amount of money I spent on this thing. But in the end, I bought 65 boards because I was going to build a much bigger one. And I think I might have used, I don't know, maybe 12 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I used 13 because those are 4 foot, and then I cut those in half. So I used 13 of those. And doing the math, I got those for $3.90 a piece from a local retired guy who milled me up some boards. They're not perfect, but they're perfect for what I wanted them for. They look pretty good. I lied. Let's say I actually used 15 of them. I forgot about that. Kind of touched it up with that. Then I bought a bunch of 2x6s by 10 foot to do the roof. And in the end, I just used a bunch of 2x4s. So that was pretty cheap because I'm not too worried about, the snow. It's at a pretty steep pitch and it's just a woodshed. So I bought some strapping. That was pretty cheap, $3 a piece there. Each one of those 2x4s were $3.80. When I used to have my own sawmill, that board right there, I've had that for probably 8 years in my woodshed. That was just sitting there, and this was a time to scavenge and use that. So that worked out pretty good. And then I'd say that's pretty much it besides the roof. Oh, I did have to buy 2 of these 2x10s by 8, just to add to the ends there. And then the roof, that was scavenged from an old shed I had. That one might be a little bit tougher one to find, but you might be able to go on the marketplace and find some really cheap roofing that someone tore off. I mean, you see it's all rusted up, but nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's just a woodshed. So I'd say it probably took me about, maybe 5 hours to build the whole thing. Not too bad. I also had the little rain guard there, the drip edge. I had that just lying around, but that's dollars. That costs nothing. So I'd say I got about $150 or less into this shed. I didn't fully do the math of it all, but yesterday I cut and split this whole thing. As you can see, I got a lot left. That's what I'll be doing today. Literally all oak, so it's a nice little spot here. I've got the sun in the morning, and this entire shed is all oak. I'm about to go top it off and add more to the top, grab the ladder. It's October 1st today, so I definitely won't be burning it this year, but it'll get about 18 months seasoned, and I cut and split it pretty small so it will dry. So by next season this will just be all oak. I'd say it's about a good 2 cords in there. I mean, it's 8 feet by 4 feet, so I'm about to go all the way up to the roof there, so definitely 2 cords. Plus I put some in the middle in between the space. But yeah, that's it. Not a bad little woodshed. I'd like to probably put some skirting on the bottom just to clean that up, as it is out here in the open on the disc golf course. So I want to make sure I stack that nicely and it looks good. I'd say I got enough firewood. That's another woodshed I built years ago. Lots of cords in there. And then that thing's about 12 foot long, completely stacked to the roof with wood. So that's all the stuff I'll be burning this year. And then I'll be getting to this next year, and I got a lot more wood over. This is my woodshed. It's where all the magic happens. So that hole, it's hard to see. I should walk over there, but that whole entire right side is full to the top with just all hardwood. Some good stuff. So today, or tomorrow I shall say, I'm going to get some firewood cages. That way I can just stack them in the firewood cages, put them off to the side, and then when I need it, I can just go lift it with the tractor and bring it over to the house, because I don't think I can really stack any more wood around here and make it look good. So that's about it. Have a good day, guys.